Today I'm here with the boy, Madpandagaming,
Madpandagaming. Go check me out on my YouTube channel.
and his channel.
And
Hi,
Twitch,
I'm
yeah.
Erwinvil. I'm Erwinvil. You can see me in YouTube, Erwinvil, and Erwinvil on Twitch too. Yeah, follow us on our stuff if you
Our
want,
stuff, and yeah, we'll probably link it down below. That's if I don't forget.
or
Um,
me.
because I have early Alzheimer's apparently. Honestly. All right, so we're gonna start talking about a couple things first, since it's our very first podcast. It's technically our second one because we made another one before this, but
I mean,
oh,
technically this is ground zero.
yeah, we're gonna start from zero. We're gonna start from scratch once again, and yeah, today we're just gonna talk about simple topics. The podcast might not be that long. The first topic is gonna be bad job experiences that we've both had. So I'm gonna let Erwin begin with this one first.
Trying to think, what job was so I did a warehouse company job. Sucked. You know how badly it sucked that I only worked there for 2 days. I'm like, this job's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we
Um,
all had one of those jobs before. You know, some tough it out, some don't. I'd personally be the one that wouldn't stand a job that is in a very toxic environment right off the bat.
oh no, I mean it was and it was kind of weird that they were telling me like, yeah, there's people losing limbs here. I'm like, what?
Losing limbs? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Were they playing around with you or what?
Oh, some guy told me I forgot who told me, or like a couple of the workers are like, yeah, last week a guy lost his toe.
I would not stay there, bro. Like, I would
I'm
get the
like, what
fuck out
the
of
fuck?
there. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, damn. And then it was extremely long hours too.
so
I'll
yeah,
get to the hour part. Let me just talk about like so yeah, they wanted me to wear, boots and safety gear and stuff.
yeah.
And
You said it was manual labor type thing.
yeah, it was a warehouse. It
Oh,
was like
warehouse. Yeah,
yeah, it wasn't Amazon if you're curious. It was a plastic company. Then
yeah. Those type of places.
warehouse jobs.
Yeah,
I mean, I worked at I did one before. It wasn't that bad.
it wasn't that
It
bad.
was actually like
I mean, I don't want to give them like any credit, but I mean, I worked in FedEx for one day, and then I left. I was like, nah, this isn't for me. This is the
yeah.
crazy thing that I didn't even step into like the warehouse itself. I was still being interviewed, but technically, I was part
Oh
of
yeah.
I was still part of the people that were gonna
Oh, it's
go
the
in.
dude. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so I was like, they were just gonna show us around a bit, and that's what they did. And then the next day, I was like, yeah, I can't. I can't work there. I'm sorry. And it's not because I was like, not feeling it, but it was just so far away from where I lived. It was like it would take me like at least an hour and 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna be wasting more money trying to reach FedEx than I'm gonna be earning at FedEx itself. So yeah, it just didn't work out. And honestly, that's been my only warehouse experience one day, which was technically a tour. That's it.
Mm. Did you get paid or no? For the day?
Surprisingly, I actually did.
Oh, that's
I didn't think they were gonna pay me, and then I just received a random ass check on the mail. I was like, "What is this for?" And I see, and it was $30. I was like, "Hell no!" I was like, "They got
yeah.
me
I
there."
remember they made me show up super early to like job training, or like they said this was technically your job still. This is like the like you're still on the hours, but we're not paying you.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, they made me stay there for like 2 hours. I wasn't getting paid or anything. I'm just like, wow, wasting my time.
I feel like at that point you should at least tell them like, yeah, I need to get paid, because if you're gonna be, working there for free in a sense, like that's free labor, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
definitely free labor. How long did you end up staying in that warehouse?
But oh, the whole day, like
Oh,
12 hours.
then you left? Oh yeah. You worked 12 hours for free?
Oh no.
I
The
was trying to
when they
say.
when they when they made me do the training, like they made me show up like an hour and 40 minutes early
Yeah.
to like show me around, and then just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna make you take these tests. I'm like, what the hell? What?
Like paper written tests or
Like no, like basic stuff. They're gonna like do more of the. So I did an interview before. They said I got the job.
you
And
know
you know what's pretty funny about that job interview? made me sign a paper. The like put your signature on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it. I that's like the only time I ever write it in cursive. Like give my signature.
Let me
And
tell you
they asked
something.
me like,
My signature isn't even cursive. It's just a bunch of things that, I just try to make a fancy the two letters of my first name, my initial, and my last name initial. I try to make them look fancy, and that's my signature right there. Like I don't even know how to write cursive, dog. Like
no, I'm the only. I mean, they forced me to learn how to write in cursive like a long time ago, like
oh, I was
back
about to say
in
the fucking
elementary.
job like forces you to learn cursive.
Oh
That's
no
a
no no no
very
no no! Because like I remember this like in the, like
it's a very
this is like
rigorous
deep in my
fucking job right there.
no, it's like in deep in my mind. Like I still remember this until this day. What they told me like in elementary school, they're like, you need to learn a cursive because this is required
Yeah,
to.
yeah, because
You need this for your life.
think no no no
And
think about this. Think about because I thought you meant like the warehouse job made you learn how
oh
to
no,
write cursive. I was like, damn, like they want some fancy ass workers in here. Like what the fuck?
yeah, they want
like
you to
wait,
like learn the freaking
you gotta be working at
and
a factory wearing dressing shoes, a fucking tie, everything, bro. Like hell no.
actually that happened to well let me get to the let me finish this topic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
We're
yeah,
we're
so
getting off topic. Yeah, let's go.
yeah, but it's yeah, so they made me sign my signature on a piece of paper. They looked at it and they're like, "What is this? Do it again." I'm like, I wrote it again, a cursive. They're like, "Please write your name. Please do another signature." Don't know what this is. I'm like, "What?" They lied to me. They lied.
Yeah,
They
Maya.
said
I don't
the
know.
school lied to me. They told me I need this for life.
Real life. I mean, it's kind of like school telling you that you would need like these fucking hard ass
Oh, yeah,
mathematic equations and shit for life and shit, and then you never use them at all, not a single
oh, yeah.
time. I don't think I've ever heard of a person using a fucking mathematical equation.
What's X?
What's x over
What's
pi
what's
over z,
divided
whatever the
X
fuck
for?
it was. I never paid attention, to save their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, when I was working in construction, I actually did use some of the.
Yeah. Well, with construction, I think you have to have at least the basics down for math,
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
to the
What's
extent.
that?
Huh?
Like what's 2 times 4 or something? Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah, yeah, But unless you're planning to be like a full blown, engineer and stuff like that, then I don't think you're
Oh
gonna.
yeah.
I don't think you're gonna need like math for that. But then again, it's like if you know you're gonna be an engineer, you go to school for that, and that's a requirement.
Mm.
But what's another one of your like bad job
Oh yeah,
experiences?
we're still not done with the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, I was about to
the
say.
warehouse. No, but what's it called? So yeah, I was getting yelled at because I kept stripping the screws, but the tools they gave me were like crap. Like the drill they gave me, that thing kept dying on me, and then bit of the drill, like when I was screwing the screws onto
Yeah.
the pallets and stuff, they were like, stop stripping the screws. I'm like, dude, I can't stop. This thing is not even
What do you mean by stripping the screws? What is that?
it's like when you destroy the screw, the top of the screw, when you just can't drill it no more.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah,
So like the screw's all messed up from the top already.
yeah.
It's because like the tip of the drill
It wasn't like
wasn't a
firm
Phillips.
enough, right? Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't like the shape of the screw
Oh,
anymore.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It was just a circle
yeah, yeah.
drilling, and it was just like a drill. They gave me like a drill that was just drilling stuff, making a hole on the drill.
Right, right.
It kept stripping all the screws on there. Like, what? Stop doing that, man! I'm like, what? Give me a new bit.
Faulty equipment.
And then I remember this in the last day too. They asked like on the end of the day they made me stay. They forced me to stay. The manager.
Did he pay you extra time?
Oh no no no! This dude made no sense. In the end of the day, he was yelling at me. He's like, "I want to go home already, man. Hurry up."
And that was your very first day, right?
That was my first day. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. He's like, "Hurry up, man." He wasn't doing nothing. He was just standing there.
And
I
you said
wanna
you
go home.
didn't last there for more than a day, right? That was your last day?
2 days, 2 days, 2 days, and then like,
I
dude,
would
come
not. I
on.
don't think anyone would ever go back to a
No, no,
job
no,
like
no, no,
that.
no. I mean, this dude kept yelling at me. He's like, he wants to go home, and then after I was done, he made me stay for another 20 minutes, dude.
For what?
Just to stand there. He's like, yeah, we're gonna stand here for 20 extra minutes. I'm like, what's the point of me staying, dude? What was the point of hurrying me up?
What was the point of you going back the next day? Like, no, like that's and how many hours did you work without getting paid? Actually,
What?
how many hours did you work with? 2 hours. Out
And
of
plus the 20 extra minutes because he's like, yeah, we pay you an extra. If you stay here for like 420, well, no, not 420, like 920, well,
right.
we're gonna pay you the extra hour. Did it?
Yeah,
And I mean, like that makes no sense. 20 minutes don't make an hour.
yeah, that's yeah, that's definitely not right. I mean, I definitely when I was younger, I definitely had jobs like those where like they did take
I had another
advantage
job.
over you and stuff. But yeah, I mean that was a shitty place. I'm not gonna lie, that warehouse that you were working in, because yeah, I wouldn't go back for a second day at all.
Yeah. I mean, the only good thing I give the warehouse place is I got like like unlimited Gatorade.
That's not bad. I drink Gatorade all the time.
And they're like, here,
I'll say maybe for that, right? No,
I like that's the only good thing. That's the only good thing.
let's actually do this. You tell a bad experience. I'm gonna tell one bad experience, and then we go back and forth type shit like that.
Oh, yeah, you want to go?
Wait, what? Like when we talk about bad experience, does it mean like how the job was shitty or something bad that happened to us during the job?
Oh, whichever.
Whichever, it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm gonna give you one time that really screwed me at one job. And it was when I was working as a barback at this restaurant / bar / nightclub. Yeah, that's a lot, right?
Yeah. How long did you work?
That's what I'm getting at. So in that restaurant, normally I can't even speak. In total, I ended up working there for about 3 to 4 months. I can't really remember, but it was less than 5 months. And I would work about 4 days there a week, but they were like really long hour days. So for 2 days, I would work 12 hours, and then the other 2 days, I would work about between 18 to 20 hours.
Damn.
And my longest time working anywhere was 22 hours. Yeah, 22 hours nonstop. And I still remember that day because it was New Year's, actually. It was New Year's, and they wanted us to go in very early because we were going to have an event, an exhibition in the restaurant where like other restaurants come in and, they show you like their stuff. It was a pretty interesting place to work in. But after that, we had to like set up everything again so it could become a restaurant. And then around 6, that's when the coworkers that were supposed to relieve us called off, saying they were sick. So I had to stay until like the last shift, which was the night shift. And from there, from the night shift, I had to stay because the afternoon shifts were in charge of the night shift and the late morning shifts. I had to stay with the whatchamacallit? With the nightclub, basically. So I had to like clean up after people and stuff. So by that point, it must have been like 18 hours, and I was exhausted already. We were understaffed. I was like, man, this better be worth it. It's New Year's. It's been a whole long day, and finally,
was there a ton of people at the?
Oh yeah. There was a lot, dude. You couldn't even walk. That's how full it was. You couldn't even walk at all.
Damn.
And the whole like crowd leaves around 3 p.m. Everyone leaves. Everyone's drunk and stuff. So me and this other guy start cleaning the entire place because there was a 2-floor restaurant, and we start cleaning and everything. And we finished like around 5. And remember, I ended up going in around 8 in the morning. And the only people that were left was me, the other barback that was helping me clean, and one busser, and about 3 hostesses. 3 hostesses were left. And since we would get paid by tip, you've been in those type of restaurants, right? Where you get paid by tip.
I used to get paid in tip.
Well, yeah, every busser gets paid in tip, basically. And I remember from that whole night, from working 22 hours basically, guess how much money I got?
How many?
Just from tips. Guess.
What, less than 50?
I got 55, bro. Like,
Man.
believe it or not, I got $55. And I thought it was like from one girl. I was like, oh, like $55 from one girl. Okay, like whatever. But no, they told us like that. No, that's it. Like we didn't get tipped a lot this day. I was like, bro, there was hundreds of people here drinking. Of course they're gonna tip you. Like these girls, literally, these hostesses took most of the money and they gave each of us $55. That's it, nothing more. And we go to the owner like the next day. We're like, yo, like they only tipped us $55. Like, what's up? It's New Year's. We were supposed to get paid more.
I remember
And
when sorry to disturb, but
no, no, no.
I
Go ahead.
remember when like I didn't make like a good amount of tips. Like manager will get pissed at me because he's like, why aren't you not making enough money, man? We gotta pay you actually to
No,
make up for the money. I'm like, what's
they didn't
how?
even do that. They didn't even do that to us. The owner just told us that it wasn't his problem how much the hostesses and the waitresses tipped us. That we had to settle it with them, and they were not gonna give us anything. The management was behind them,
Mm.
and me and the other two bussers and my brother who was working there at the time as well. We all decided to quit at once, like all together, and we're just like, whatever, dude. Like this is
It's not
definitely
worth it.
not worth it. Um, but yeah, ever since then, I decided never to work in a job that you work more than 18 hours in. I would
Mm.
probably do like a double, which is 16 hours. But
I
never more
remember
than that. But never more than that.
I remember when it was raining or snowing. Like I remember that. Like I knew that was mandatory overtime.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, "Oof, it's raining, guys. We need 20 guys here to stay here."
But
It
where?
sucked, man. I know.
What
Huh?
job? What
At
job?
the I was working at the airport.
Oh, at the airport. Yeah, I heard that's a really tough place to work in.
I mean, they said it was easy, but I mean, yeah, it was easy. So you had to deal with the passengers and stuff.
Passengers. Yeah. I had another friend that worked at an airport that he was what do you call those? The guys who
Oh,
drive the luggages into the planes.
oh, the I know
The,
what you're talking
the
about. The
luggage man.
luggagers.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
something like
luggage.
that. Um Basically he had to do that. That was his job. And he had to be doing that nonstop when it was raining, snowing, very hot
Oh yeah.
outside for hours, bro. Even for sometimes for like 12 hours, bro. And he said that it was very draining, but the pay was really good, but it was very draining, especially when it was like in a really bad season.
Oh yeah, when it was like extremely hot. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
my friend will put his like shirt over his head
yeah, because
so he can keep cool.
right, because yeah, I heard that was very like labor intensive. You know what? When I was little, I actually wanted to do that. Like I thought it was gonna
Oh
be a
yeah,
pretty
it's
cool. I thought it was gonna be a pretty cool job. Driving into a plane with luggage and stuff. I was like, oh, I want to do that when I was little. I don't think every kid dreams about doing that, but I was like, oh, that seems like pretty cool. Being up in
that seems
person
pretty
with
cool.
like planes and
Actually,
stuff, being
it's
able to
the
interact with
job I
them. But
didn't.
once you get
You know,
older and
it's
find all the like bad things, that's when like
yeah.
right.
Actually, the one of the jobs I'm like, I don't want to be this a cleaner or a janitor. That was actually one of the funnest jobs I ever had.
Funniest? Why?
Oh, funnest, like
Oh,
one of the
funnest.
funnest jobs I ever had.
Why?
Uh, all I did was just throw out the trash back and forth. I'm like, this is cool, man. I get to listen to my music,
It's
take out the
music.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Then my legendary manager, the dude, I think I told you about him. He asked me, do you speak Spanish? First thing he said, ¿Qué estás haciendo, pendejo? Vete a trabajar ya, allá. I'm like, damn, this savage dude. This dude is a freaking. This thing he told me, pendejo. I'm like,
Pendejo,
damn,
right?
this man. No wonder he's a manager.
He's
No,
the
no
he's
wonder
the
how
he's the
he.
big boss.
Yeah, no wonder he moves so fast.
No, yeah, for sure
And
though. No, I mean, yeah.
then that dude. Oh man, the end of the day, it was pretty funny what he was saying in the car. He's like, I'm just so tired of calling everyone pendejo, man.
No, no. Um,
it's
y-
not like it's not like he doesn't want. He's like, I just don't want to call them pendejo no more.
no more pendejos.
I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired.
Right. Did you ever have another like bad experience at another place at another job?
I mean, well, I mean, technically, it was more like, yeah, it was an internship, but it was a job because
Like,
they were like paying me.
yeah.
Yeah, I was learning web designing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And that was bad for you?
and I didn't want to study really. I just went for the pay because
The pay?
the time I was like 16 or 17.
Okay.
That was like that was like the thing that was like, it wasn't bad pay. It was like what, like $700 for like 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks? Oh, that's not bad.
And for $700, I'm like, that's not bad, man.
How many
Then I
hours?
found that, huh? How many hours?
Yeah.
There's only like less than 4 hours
Oh, yeah, that's not
like
too bad, I guess.
for 3 days, I think.
3 days? Yeah, that's not bad.
It was a fun. I mean, it was not that. I mean, also it was pretty close to me too. It was like what, like a couple minutes away from me, or
Yeah. All right,
actually,
I'm gonna say one last thing. I have countless jobs that I worked in, and countless reasons why I never liked those jobs or things that happened to me in those jobs that are fucked up. But I'm gonna say one thing that really a painful experience at a job that happened to me, and then we can move on into a little bit of gaming news. Because yeah, talking about this has been very quickly. It's already 20 minutes into the podcast, but yeah, I used to work at this restaurant. It was this Mexican grill, right? I was one of the
yeah.
cooks there, and that place was like, it was bad to work in. And I think that was my only time I ever, worked at a restaurant that was fast food based. And my hats goes off to anyone that has or works in fast food, because that is a really rough job, especially working in a line. So for me, what would happen is that in this place, you would get customers from 6 p.m. in the afternoon nonstop till around 11 to 12 on a weekday. On the weekends, it was till like 2 in the morning, because a bunch of drunk people would just come in, and it like the line felt nonstop, and it was very tiresome. And not just that, they were very under equipped. I remember I was cutting an avocado once, and we didn't have
Yeah.
an extra knife, so I had to grab a one of those bread knives. You know which one I'm talking about? The ones
Yeah,
that
the
have
what, the butter knives.
no, not the butter knives. I don't know, the ones that have like a serrated edge that are made for
Oh,
bread, to cut up bread. Well, I grabbed one of those, and as I was cutting the avocado, I ended up slicing my finger to the point where it's like if you held it off out, the piece of skin that I cut would be hanging. It was that bad. And they saw, and they're like, yeah, just go to the bathroom, wash it off. I go to the bathroom. I find no freaking like medical supplies, so I have to use like water from the bathroom and stuff, like from the sink. And then there's no like bandages. I can't use any bandages, and it's like it's a type of cut that you needed stitching for. So I go
so what
upstairs.
happened?
I'm like, yo, like there's no bandages. And they told me, this is legit what they told me. They're like, there's a piece of tape over there. Go put a towel and do it. I was like, what? And
What the hell?
I still did it though. I still did it, and basically you could say that I taped my freaking finger together from falling off and shit. And I had to work like another extra 4 hours after that. It was bad, especially with the pain. But I went through that, and I mean, I didn't leave the job because of that. But I feel like it comes, when you're working in the kitchen, you're gonna get cut. But it was just very ill-equipped for those situations.
Yeah, I remember I cut my finger with some glass at work because I was picking it up,
Yeah,
and then I asked luckily they had a bandage for me, or they had something for me to put my hand on it too.
yeah.
But I'm like, I can't wait. I want to go work. I'm gonna put tape on it and go back to work.
Back to work. Yeah, yeah. Cause yeah, man, that was painful,
So
especially since
I
it was
was
like,
scared if because like in the time I'm like, damn dude, I need to get paid. I don't want them to send. I don't want them to like call. They said I can go home if I wanted. I'm like, no,
yeah,
okay, because I don't know if they're
no,
gonna call me
stay.
back the next day. Yeah.
You're like, it's just a flesh wound, and it's like I could go through with
Yeah, I
it,
mean, no, it was a pretty deep cut too.
right?
I'm like, dude, is that my bone?
Nah, yeah, yeah. I gotta say that was probably my worst injury when it comes to cuts, because my finger, like my thumb, it was actually my thumb where I cut myself. Uh, it was like from the nail all the way down to like the center of your thumb, and that was a big chunk. And
Mm.
like I said, you would stick it out, and it looked like it was like about to fall off, like the piece of like flesh. And I think that was like my worst injury. It took me about maybe 2 weeks to like heal, like 2.5 weeks. I didn't get it stitched, and amazingly, I didn't even get a scar. I have like a really tiny scar that you can barely see, but it's nothing too bad. But yeah, it was pretty deep though. And yeah, with that, let's go on with a little bit of gaming
Actually,
news. Oh, you have one more?
let me tell you about let me tell you
Okay,
about
let's
the
go. Let's
one.
go.
I mean, I freaking hated this job for working at the airport as a wheelchair pusher.
Yeah.
Fucking suck, dude. No, so like after like my 2 days of training,
Yeah.
I was by myself, and on the first day by myself, I got this passenger guy, this guy I was pushing on the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Uh, I asked him, "Do you want to use the toilet or do you want to use the bathroom?" And then take him to the bathroom. He goes to the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this dude's gonna poo or something, and then he pulls down his pants, and I'm like, what the fuck? This dude's not wearing underwear.
What? Oh, well, I mean, I feel like
no,
you said
it was an older passenger.
Yeah, you said it was like a he was in a wheelchair, right?
I thought he was gonna like pee or something, but no, he.
Well, I would assume
Yeah,
that
he did
people
pee.
that are in
Yeah.
wheelchairs, and I could be very
No,
ignorant
it was
because of
just
this.
it was just no, it was just an elderly man. Like did ask for his assistance to help, to show him around.
Oh, okay.
Take him to his flight. I forgot what we were gonna do with him. Oh no, he was staying here.
Like
His location was wasn't he didn't have a connecting flight.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, thank gosh, man. And I mean, his wife came in to like help him use the bathroom. Luckily, I'm like, oh no,
He was
no,
gonna
no.
grab him and be like, hey, Sonny, help me out, will you?
Can you- I'm like,
He's like, I'll give you a quarter.
oh no, man. I don't know, man. This is my first day by
Realistically
myself. I don't know what to...
speaking, would you have done it if the guy had asked you, "Hey, can you please help me? Get my
I
pants
was gonna
down."
go get someone. I was gonna go get someone.
So you wouldn't have done it.
No. I'm
So
like,
okay, what if
no,
the
I knew his wife was like, or like he
no,
had a
but let's say
family
he
with
didn't
her,
have a
like,
wife with him. Let's put the situation there. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's put the situation where he doesn't have a wife. He's alone. He's on a plane. He's on a wheelchair. And he asks for your assistance. Like, hey, can you help me put my pants down to go to the bathroom?
Oh,
Would you do it?
I'm up.
Oh, you would?
Oh, he said like no, they were pulled down. He couldn't pull them back up. I mean,
would you help though?
I would have helped them like halfway. Like here you go, man. You gotta
Oh,
you do the rest by yourself.
I mean, of course, I feel like everyone would if it was like a dude really in need.
I mean,
But
I'm like no, like halfway. Like halfway.
what do you mean halfway?
Here.
So you just gotta get it up the
No,
knees?
no. Yeah, like if he was like halfway to his knees, like before I was about to help him. I was like, all right, let me go help you pull up your pants, sir. Here you go.
Halfway, you do the rest, right?
You do the rest, please. I don't wanna. He had no boxers or underwear on. I'm like,
What if he tells you to clean his ass? What would you do then?
I'm like, I'll go take you outside, man, with your family.
I'll go take you.
Whoever's picking you up from there.
Like, you don't need to wipe. Oh, no. Nah,
No,
but what was the bad?
like, huh?
What was the bad experience in that job besides that?
Like the customers, man. Like all
Customers?
the passengers. Also, like the management there was pretty bad too.
You said at the airport, right?
Yeah.
Don't airports have like multiple managers and stuff that?
Yeah, there was like. Yeah, there was a couple in there. I don't remember, like less than 10, I think, or more than 10.
Okay.
I remember I was getting yelled at because I was sitting on a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Waiting for the plane to show up. And this dude came up to me. He's like, "Why are you sitting on the wheelchair?" I'm like, "There's nowhere else to sit." Oh no, I was sitting on the floor. And he asked me, "Why are you sitting on the floor? You should be sitting down over there." I'm like, "There's no seats."
There's no seats. What the fuck?
I don't know who this guy was. He just got mad at me. I'm like, "I don't know who you are."
Wait, it wasn't a manager?
I don't know.
Oh, man,
I don't
so
know this random dude. After he left, I just sat back down. I'm like, "I don't know who you are, dude." You don't know who I am. You don't know.
All right, then let's go with the PlayStation Plus membership. I guess that's coming out. Did you hear
Or are
about
you
that?
gonna? Yeah, are you gonna get it?
Well, I feel like everyone heard about that shit by now. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am. I'm gonna take full advantage of that. But which one am I exactly getting? Because there's gonna be 3 tiers. So basically, this is gonna be made to compete with the Xbox Game Pass. That's what it's called, right? Game Pass. And I mean, I feel like they're doing a pretty decent job because they have 3 different tiers. Which is the essential one that brings out, the regular things you already get in PlayStation Plus. The one that provides like 2 downloadable games a month for free, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for saved games, online multiplayer access, and other benefits. Then there is the PlayStation Plus Extra, which this one, let me see which one. This one provides all of the benefits from the essential tier, so from the very first tier, and it adds to your catalog 400 plus games that you can play on the PS4 or that were from the PS4 and PS5, including blockbuster hits. Does it say how much it's gonna cost though? I don't think it does.
Wasn't it like 120 something, or
I
is
think
it per
that
year or is it per month?
it's monthly. It's you could do it per year, but it's monthly. And the last tier, it's PlayStation Plus Premium. This one provides all the benefits from before, and it actually adds 340 games more. So it's gonna give you in total of like what's 400 plus 300? That's like 740, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna be getting 740 plus games, and games that came out from the PS1 era and PS2 era. So that's pretty cool, pretty enticing.
Okay, so here's the price. So for the US prices, it's $10 a month. Quarterly is 25, so that's 4 months or 3 months, I think. Yeah, 3 months. And for a year, $60.
No, that's
for the standard.
yeah, that's the essential one.
The plus is 100.
The extra is $14.99 a month. 40 quarterly, yeah, so $40 every 6 months and $100 every year for the extra. And the premium, it's gonna be 18. I thought it was gonna be like 24. I'm surprised it's 18, dude.
Yeah, oh, did you hear about this rumor about Xbox?
What rumor?
Or they said they might make like a little streaming device to stream like Xbox games,
So,
like Xbox Pass games or something. What was it called? Like Game Pass, I mean.
like, what do you mean streaming device?
Like a
Like,
Ryuko stick.
I don't know.
Like, like to watch TV and stuff. Like watch Netflix on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. But they want to do that with their games, where like you could stream games and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what basically PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now are.
They already tried it before. I mean, kind of, because don't you remember the PlayStation TV?
Oh yeah,
it was kind of like that. It was
back in the PS3 era, right?
Yeah, back when PS
Yeah,
Vita.
yeah, that was yeah. I remember that.
Actually, kind of want one still.
A Vita? I thought you had a Vita.
I have two, but no, I mean the PlayStation TV.
Oh, the PlayStation TV. Yeah.
It was technically a PS Vita.
Yeah.
But it was just be able to like connect it to your TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I had the chance to buy it back when Kmart was a thing,
yeah.
over here.
So the PlayStation Plus Premium is gonna be monthly $18. Every 6 months it's gonna be $50, and yearly it's $119. So about $120 a year, which is not bad, in my personal opinion. And you get a lot of benefits. So are you gonna get it though? Are you gonna get the one of these passes?
I might try the $10 one first.
Like the $10 one is the one we normally get. It's the same thing we get like right now, like 2 games a month. Yeah, that's the regular thing we got right now. The one that really changes it up is the PlayStation Extra, the one that gives you 400 games, that you can play and download. And you also get like some exclusive PlayStation games. The cool thing is that Ubisoft, did you hear, is going to be partnering with PlayStation to bring out a couple of their Ubisoft games in the pass. So you're going to be able to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, their newest game, on the new PlayStation Pass, the extra, I believe, for free. I think that's pretty neat. I think that the premium honestly just gives you a bunch of a bunch of things that, you know, it's really enticing. It's really enticing me to get the premium, which is what I'm probably gonna be doing. Especially since I didn't grow up playing PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games. Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you watched the game collection video I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I really just started playing games when the PS3 came out, so I'm more attuned to PlayStation 3 games.
So, do you care about good graphic games?
You know what? When I was younger, I did. When I was younger, I thought graphics mean everything. Like, I don't want to play an old game that has shitty graphics. I'm not interesting. But as I got older, started playing more games that were, you know,
Like 2D?
a bit dated. Pardon me. You know, my whole thing changed, and you know, I think it's quality over, you know, quality gameplay over quality graphics, in my personal opinion. Because you can have quality graphics, but the gameplay is gonna be ass. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna like it. A good example is not Assassin's Creed, pardon me. It's always on me, bro. Like fucking Assassin's Creed.
It's in this blood.
Right, it's in my blood, bro. Like Infamous Second Son. I recently streamed it. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. I did enjoy it, but the problem is that the gameplay itself was not that enjoyable. It was a bit repetitive, but the graphics, and this game came out, what, 2014, still look amazing. The graphics in Infamous Second Son,
I think it was a launch title, wasn't it?
Yeah, they look better than some of the games that like come out right now. Like it looks that good, but the gameplay is the thing that brings it down, and that's what I mean. It's like the graphics could be amazing, but if the gameplay is ass, the gameplay is ass.
Actually, you know, it's like my favorite Infamous game because of the gameplay is the Infamous 2.
Oh, Infamous 2 and Infamous 1 are gonna come back with the PlayStation Pass. The extra one. The ones that's...
I think the second one's like my favorite one.
I think the first one for me, dude. I played the first Infamous way more than the second one. I played the first one about... I'm not gonna say I played it a lot of times, but I played it a good, like, 4 to 5 times.
A good amount, yeah.
The second game, I played it about 2 times. And the only reason I played it twice was because depending on what choice you make, you get a secondary power, right? It's either ice or fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really like the second one, but I prefer the first
probably
one.
Because of I think you like the story more than the first one, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, for the second one, I love it because of the gameplay.
Yeah, the gameplay was fun.
Because they actually have like more moves than the Second Son. If you notice, it's more like, oh, that's it.
I'm not too sure. I haven't played like I said, I haven't played Infamous 1 or 2 since like 2015, 2016. Like,
yeah, we have more moves.
Yeah, it's been a good minute since I played the first 2 games, probably, but you know,
it's been a long time, man. Yeah, I know.
And you know, I recently played Resident Evil 0, and that game, although it was kind of annoying in certain times, you know, the graphics are not that great, but it was fun. I enjoyed myself playing that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like nowadays for me, and that's just for me, that graphics don't really matter to me anymore. As long as I'm having fun with the game, that's really what matters at the end of the time. Because you're the one who's spending time with the game to have fun, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it could have nice graphics, and that could be a plus. But you know, if the game's ass, it's ass. Another good example is The Last of Us 2, or Part 2. Where like the graphics, everything about the game was perfect, but the story was fucking ass, you know, like, and yeah, I mean, that game got me salty, bro. Till this day,
dude,
pisses me off thinking about it. Oh, God. What about you? Do you think the graphics mean everything?
No, I mean, I really never cared, really, because you know, I grew up with like some of the more older consoles.
Older consoles, yeah.
Like the Super NES, and then NES. So
Tetris.
oh, what the fuck is it called? Dreamcast.
Oh,
And
the
I broke 'em all.
Dreamcast. The Dreamcast. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
broke
heard
them.
about
I
that.
broke them.
What do you mean?
I broke them all.
Broke them all? What?
Yeah, I broke them all, dude.
What the fuck is? What the fuck does that mean?
I broke them. I broke the PlayStation 1. I broke the NES, the Dreamcast, and
Physically break them?
I broke them.
Why?
I don't know. I was a stupid kid.
Damn. The only thing I broke growing up was my PlayStation 3 controllers. Like
Well, the controllers never broke on me. It was just
No.
I also broke my DS. I blame Pokemon Rangers, man.
No, playing Call of Duty on my PlayStation 3, I remember I went through so many controllers to the point where I was using the knockoff controllers, the ones that you had to connect to your PlayStation 3 with a cord. And even then, dude, I would break them, bro. Like, it was bad. When I was a kid playing Call of Duty, I lost so many controllers because of that.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Did you actually buy the official controllers or no?
I bought them at first, but then, like I said, I went through so many to the point where I was like, nah, I can't be buying like $60 controllers. So I just started buying like $15 ones, and I still broke them. And it's like I just grew up, and surprisingly enough, owning my two PlayStations or my two PlayStation 4s, I've never broke a single controller at all.
Wait, did you actually pay for them or was it your parents?
It was my parents. Yeah. I was like,
I think that's why you care more.
and that's why, yeah.
If I break it, I have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's why. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I never broke a single controller. To this day, I haven't broken any controllers. I guess when you grow older, you realize that games are not that serious to the point where like you gotta affect your wallet. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, you're like, oh, gotta. Oh man, I'm an adult now. I buy my own stuff.
Right, that's definitely gonna hurt your fucking wallet.
Last time when I was playing Naruto with one of my friends.
Wait. I heard a story. I heard a story of one of my friends that to this day he breaks controllers. But I heard a story that he himself one day got so mad at a game that he went outside and put the controller in the middle of the road, and he just watched and waited until cars just like ran over it. That's how mad he would get, I never.
I think at that point, might as well just punch the wall.
Right.
Just patch it,
Right.
$5. I mean, $10 patch now.
I've never done that. The worst thing I've ever done to a controller is probably slam it against the fucking windowsill. Like the hard wooden parts of the windowsill. But that's about it. Yeah. Other than that, the PlayStation 4 controllers just break by themselves. The joystick starts lagging and shit.
By themselves.
Yeah.
Then so I beat my friend in Naruto, and then this man threw the controller.
What the fuck?
He threw my controller. I'm like,
it was your controller. Oh fuck!
I turned around. I heard.
I mean,
Turned around. I'm like,
I would have smacked the fuck out that dude, bro. Like, man, like, what you throwing my controllers for, bitch? He's like, what the fuck?
Like, here, you get the third-party controller for this one.
Right, like, I thought he meant like, oh, he threw his controller, but your controller, bro. I would have turned around and smacked that.
There was this one guy in college that anytime you'll bring your Switch or something, he wants to play Smash with you. And,
Yeah.
This dude will break your controllers.
What the fuck?
That's why I never let him borrow my controllers.
No,
ever.
personally speaking, I do get a bit toxic when I'm playing games, but never to that point anymore. And I hate
for the controllers.
Yeah, I hate playing with people that just overly take the game extremely serious. There's points where like I do get very angry, but not to the point where it's like I start like cursing out everyone or destroying controllers or just making a chaos out of things. Like nah, I don't like playing with those type of people. I like just enjoy your time there playing. That's it. I don't know. I don't think you've ever got me mad playing a video game, have you, Erwin?
Me? No. I mean, I rarely play multiplayer games, dude.
Yeah, you really don't. Yeah. I mean, what
Yeah,
multiplayer have you played together?
You and me? I think Apex.
Apex, but not that much, bro. Like realistically speaking, we played like probably like an hour's worth of Apex. Did we ever play Smite together? No, right?
Oh no, I tried playing that with a couple friends. I'm like, damn, these guys are too sweaty for me.
Yeah, like I tried playing Smite like the very first time I played Smite actually with one of our mutual friends. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then
And no, it was my first match, and we were losing. You know, like he has a fucking noob in his team basically, and this guy's like, "Where's the team? Where's the team? Hey, use your fucking ice wall." I was like, "Bro, this is my first game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck?"
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like I was like, I'm just pressing buttons. Like, bro, like explain this to me. I'm going against like fucking levels, fucking 180s over here. Like, what's wrong with you? Like that's why ever since then I had a love-hate relationship with Smite, because playing alone, I do like playing Smite, but playing with other people, especially with higher level people that take the game way too serious, like yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me.
I mean, then again, like I lost the point of playing multiplayer games because I'm like, what's the point? What's the point? What do I get?
Yeah, I can see that. I can honestly see that. And
Like, the only thing I get is like
I actually
costumes or skins, and then I know in a couple years the game's gonna like
die
I
out.
have the server anymore, and then
Yeah.
like, if I bought stuff, you know, I lost my money.
That's one of the reasons I stopped playing Call of Duty, because the games just come out every year. You waste money on battle packs. Well, back in the day, I don't know about now. Battle passes, right? Now that's the big thing on Call of Duty. And it's like it's the new game's gonna come out next year, and none of your skins or anything is gonna go to the next game. So it's like, yeah. So
I mean, at that point, like if they transferred, then yeah, I'll be like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, of course, anyone would do that. Well, not everyone, because everyone's still gonna be buying their games, right, and buying new skins for every new game that comes out. But I was like, no, that's just a waste of money, personally speaking. And I was like, I'm not gonna go through with that.
Yeah.
And that's honestly one of the reasons why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I play it once in a while, but it's not the same anymore for me, you know.
I mean, the only perfect, well, never mind. I was gonna say like the only game I see like staying alive for years to come is Minecraft.
You know about Minecraft? I'm not too sure. I haven't really heard. Well, maybe it's just me, but I haven't really heard anything about Minecraft as of late. So it's like,
Yeah.
is it even still like that popular game that it once was?
So you know, it's like the one of the most popular games in this world is
Nope.
Minecraft.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, that other game we played.
I think it might be the most popular game.
That other game. Let's actually look that
Mario.
up right now. Oh, Mario? Yeah, it could be, honestly. What's the
most bought game?
or bot?
That's Minecraft. It's Minecraft and GTA.
Of course, it's GTA, bro.
Tetris and
Yeah,
Wii
Minecraft.
Sports.
Rank 1 with 236 million copies or sales.
Yeah,
That's basically double of Grand Theft Auto 5.
it's the whole. Wait, no, it's not the whole population, is it? Wait.
Tetris is up there, bro? No way.
Yeah, dude. Tetris.
Tetris, what? With 100 million copies, like on the spot. I'm gonna go buy it right now and make that shit 101. No, but that's crazy. And then Wii Sports, I don't fucking know who the fuck buys Wii Sports nowadays. Like,
I don't know, man. Yeah.
damn, your voice got deep as shit right now for no reason. Right?
It's just like that.
What the fuck, Erwin?
I just hit puberty.
Right? Immediately in this podcast.
What was it called?
The number one game in the world is. Oh wait, this is
Minecraft.
Yep, it's still Minecraft. Jesus Christ!
I told you, man.
It's
like,
Minecraft.
I think that's the only game that I feel like it's gonna like stay alive for like a couple good years.
For the rest of time and shit.
Like
Not
until I'm like 60 or 50 or 40 maybe.
the second most popular, or is it popular?
What?
Or
Yeah.
the second game in the world is League of Legends, which is, you know,
I don't know. I haven't really played League of Legends.
there's no doubt about that. League of Legends is kind of like like Smite, or Smite is kind of like
Mine is like that. I don't know which
yeah.
one came first. I think it was League of Legends, right?
League of Legends came first. I tried playing League of Legends with my brother-in-law, but I just couldn't get into it. I didn't like the top camera angle. It really threw me off. And that's one of the reasons I like Smite a bit better. The fact that it's more like 3D type stuff, or third person. That's what I meant. And yeah, the third game is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I've never played that game in my life. And then there's Grand Theft Auto 5 in fourth place.
Yep, and I mean, until people are like, until we get GTA 6, man.
They gotta do a lot for GTA 6, my guy. Like they really do have to like do a lot for that game.
Yeah.
Wait, how many did Grand Theft Auto have? Oh shit! Tetris's sales actually went up to 115 copies. Oh, 170. I mean, pardon me, 170 million copies in 2022.
I don't know. What do you think is gonna be like? Ah, never mind. Oh yeah. What do you think is gonna be the next, like the next big thing?
I'm not too sure.
Like change the revolution of stuff. You know, it was
I feel like it's
Fortnite?
too.
Fortnite.
I feel like it's too soon to really say there's a change. Fortnite is a very popular game, and I understand the appeal now.
It kind of changed things up too.
It really
Like,
did.
yeah.
Like. Oh, you're talking about the current revolution or like the next revolution of video games?
The next one. What do you
Because
think?
the current
You wanna take a
revolution,
prediction?
you're right. Fortnite did change the game a lot. You know, it didn't start the battle arenas type thing, but it did, you know, make it popular, and it was all thanks to Fortnite and then Apex, and then Battlegrounds. I don't know if you ever played that game,
Yeah.
but they really changed the scope of how we play games today, especially with like battle passes and all this. You know, even Call of Duty has that. You know, I believe Ubisoft is gonna implement battle passes in their games in the future. So yeah, they really changed up the way we play games. But for the future, I can't really tell you. Like, I can't really tell you like how things will
Too hard,
change.
yeah.
Because I mean, you're right. If Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and it's a big hit and it's a big success, that could determine the future of gaming. And depending how you play Grand Theft Auto 6, you know, that could really be the next staple on what games wanna do. But you know, first, Grand Theft Auto 6 has to succeed in a lot of things. You know, make sure that, you know, it brings back.
Do you feel like it's gonna have a like? Maybe I think it's gonna have like a short story.
No, personally speaking, Grand Theft Auto is not known for stories anymore.
Yeah,
It's for multiplayer. Realistically speaking, they're gonna have to do a lot for Grand Theft Auto. I mean a lot. They still have to have a good solid story, but the multiplayer has to be flawless. Like, they really need to go all out because we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they have to improve.
Yeah, we've been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 for how many years? Like, it's almost gonna be 10 years. And, you know, the hype needs to live up. Because if it doesn't, you know, it's going to end up like another... what's the company that made The Witcher 3? Red Dawn, right?
Oh, no. Red something. Red Project?
Red Project? Is it Red Project? I don't know. But
Red, I think? Hang on.
Hold on. Because I feel like it could become another story like that, where like this company had this flawless record, a great game like The Witcher 3... And then Cyberpunk 2020, what was the game called? 2099, 2077?
20, I don't know, 20 something.
Dude, I feel like a grandparent over here, fucking out doing games, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
Project Red, yeah. CD Project Red.
CD Project Red, you know, and due to their game flopping, the whole company flopped. You know, like the whole company got backlash. You know, they made him look like unreliable, and you know, if
GTA has been out since
2013,
2013.
right? Yeah, it's about to be a year since that game came out, you know. So yeah, they really need to
Next year.
Next year, they really need to get their shit together, really.
Personally, I think for CD Project Red they should have just waited. They should have been like, yeah, let's just wait.
Yeah. I feel like no, this is the thing. This is what companies need to stop doing. And it's
focusing it on
no. Announcing their games 5 years ahead before they come out. because a lot of times these companies like just say this game is gonna release this date, but they're only doing that to get to get the hype going, and then it's gonna end up kind of like Cyberpunk, where like they needed more time, and the fans were like, no, we've given you enough time, it's time for you to bring it out, and they're like, no, we need more time, and then they bring it out because the fans want it out now, and the game is a complete mess. Exactly the same thing that happened with Avengers.
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
Usually the companies I don't trust are Bandai or like sometimes Square Enix now.
Square Enix, yeah, they
'Cause, like usually if I see like an anime game from Bandai, I'm like, I don't know, man. It's like it's like a for me it's like a hit or miss, like a super hit or miss. Like
yeah,
it's either like it's gonna be like crap or I don't want to play this. It just looks like a generic anime game
I feel like
or a generic mobile game.
I feel like companies like that are just going downhill. They're getting left behind by like newer companies. Like,
but I mean, like people are gonna still buy it though.
of course, they're always gonna be household names. They're always gonna be popular in that way. But their quality, I mean, like the quality of games are just gonna keep going downhill. Same thing with Ubisoft. Like people said, Ubisoft makes the exact same game every time they come out, and it's true. They basically do the same game every single time, but people still buy them because it's a household name. It's a franchise that they probably grew up with, so it's still gonna make numbers even if it's shit. And people are gonna defend these franchises and games, till death basically. Same thing with EA. EA is known for being very money hungry, and people are still gonna be backing them no matter what. And I feel like companies like the game I recently played, Trek to Yumi. It's a platformer game type thing. It's like side scrolling. That game was very good. Like it was very good, and it was made by basically a company that's very unknown, a very small company. And I feel like these are the companies that we really need to start focusing our attention to. Companies that really like hunger to give us a good experience instead of taking our money. You know what I mean?
Mm. No, I mean it's also kind of. I mean, I think it's mostly because like it's kind of it's like a little more work to put it on consoles too.
Yeah. That's
And
also
to get the license and stuff. I'm like, wow, man, that sucks. I mean, I think to upload it on a computer, it's more easier.
Yeah, of
So
course.
like people who don't have a computer, don't have like a good gaming computer.
Good gaming
We're
computer.
never gonna play it.
Yeah. Another
So we
game.
get like a good.
Another thing that I feel like games should begin to do in the future, and I'm talking about like more like single player games, is follow the route that I'm not too sure if like the game on Steam was the very first one to I'm not even sure if it's on Steam.
Steam Deck.
No.
I want to get a Steam Deck.
No, there's this game that basically came out. It's like a horror based game, and what this company does is they release a first chapter. People like that chapter and they want more of the game, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna release the second chapter later down the line, but each chapter is like 2 hours worth of gameplay, and like that they can honestly keep the game going longer. And I feel like that's what games should probably do. I'm not saying that all games, but certain games. I'm trying to find...
I think I know which one you're talking. Is it the one with the ducks or the
it's like the one with the
furry? The furry,
the blue furry
teddy bear.
Yeah.
Or yeah. I mean that's another game was doing that too.
Yeah. That's why I said I wasn't sure if like that game started it or if like there's been games like that before.
Yeah, there was a couple games like that before.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, let's talk on our final topic. We're basically an hour in. This has been very fucking quick. You said you wanted to talk about the experience you had on an anime convention. Yeah, an anime convention. Yeah.
Yeah, I went for 2 days. So I wanted to go on Sunday too, but I'm like, screw it.
And what happened?
I decided to the first day. I went to go look around because I was gonna hang out with a group of friends. First day, and then the second day, a different group of friends. And the third day, maybe this same couple friends.
Well, what happened?
See what I wanted to buy.
What was the?
So the first day, I went to the convention early.
Yeah.
And I went to go check it out. I'm like, all right, let me look around. Stuff is super expensive at the anime convention usually. Like, you, I mean, personally, I don't want to. I wanted to buy stuff, but I'm like, nah, I can't, man. I can't. I'll just take pictures, man, of the cosplayers. Also, there was a retro gaming booth there.
Yeah.
That I was looking at. I'm like, all right, let me go check out here. Let me see. You check it out, and then you know what's crazy? They had like a super narrow hallway, like a little narrow hall.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to go in there. And I'm like, dude, I can't even fit in here. What the hell? There was like people kept stopping, and I'm like, come on, dude, get out of the way. Stop talking about BTS.
Yeah, yeah. These anime conventions do get a bit crowded. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, dude. And then there's like the guys who don't take showers.
Yeah, yeah, and really musky. Yeah, you're right. Like,
Oh no, that was at the raid too, dude. The raid, like, there was like a couple guys without shirts and stuff. And I'm like, dude, put on a shirt, dude. Put your shirt back on. You stink.
how did you almost get the cops called on you?
Oh. So it wasn't really a big deal. I just touched like, the displayed glass.
Yeah.
I'm like, I touched it, and then they're like, do that. Next time I'll call the cops. I'm like, what? And I giggled a little, and he's like, I'm serious.
Like, I'm serious. What the fuck?
I'm like, what? Cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have touched it.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I mean, that's the thing about, anime conventions and just conventions in general. I feel like they're very overhyped because
oh yeah,
they people do sell their art products and stuff like that, and I support that if they're, up and coming artists. But then there's the majority of people that just get replicas and, just sell them there, like,
yeah.
replica swords, like you mentioned.
That's what I do.
Yeah, like
That's what I do.
Like, you buy replicas.
I scout around first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I look around. I scout first to look at the prices, different prices,
and they're
from,
very cheap,
vendors.
like material wise, and they're just overpriced.
Oh yeah. And then I think I said this before to you, where I picked up one of the swords, like for 50. I didn't buy it.
Yeah,
it was like $50. I picked the sword up. All I heard from the sword when I was picking it up, I'm like, oh, let me put this back real quick.
Put this back, yeah. No, yeah, like I said, they're overpriced and the material's cheap. They're definitely knockoffs, and you can tell right away, But people still buy them because they're in an anime convention. When they could they could go to Amazon, they could go to like an actual source of where they sell these items and get them for a better deal and a lot of times cheaper. Like the last thing I bought at an anime convention was a sword. It was like the third evolution of Ichigo's sword, and I mean, it's still it didn't break, but you could definitely tell it's a knockoff. I just have it hanged up in my room, and I looked at. I once went to a store where they were selling the exact same one, but it looked way better because the sword edge was actually shiny and not matted, and that shit was like half the price that what I bought the one in the anime convention. So it's like there's always gonna be a better version out there that's cheaper. That's why I don't really like buying stuff in the anime conventions anymore. Like I mentioned, they're very overpriced. The last time I went to an anime convention was back in 2019, and
yeah, that was me too.
It's a very embarrassing story. I don't know whether or not I should say it.
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Oh, fuck it. I'll say it. Just to end the podcast.
No, I'll end it with the raid. The raid story was more.
Oh, you are okay. But.
Oh, go for it. Oh, do you want me to tell it first, or do you want to?
Oh, it's up to you. I don't really mind.
All right. So for the raid, we
okay. Let's get
it. I left the convention center like a couple hours, like 4 hours earlier than so the raid started at like around 11.
Yeah.
I left the convention center like around 6. So I had to wait 4 hours. So I went to nearest place to eat with my friends dinner. We went to McDonald's.
Oh, hell no.
Because the trip wasn't cheap, man. It was pretty expensive, but yeah, I went to McDonald's. There was like a ton of the cosplayers there, and then you go back No, so I had one of my friends stayed behind at the convention. They were playing like this gambling game.
Yeah.
The thing with the balls. You know what I'm
Which
talking about or no?
gambling?
It has like yeah, it's like a Japanese game. You're shooting these balls, the
On
machines, or
they gotta like land on a hole or something like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
I did it too when I got back, and then I lost my book, so it's okay.
Oh,
I wanted to test it out. I never played it. Then I asked him like, "Hey, you want me to get food?" And I got his food like 2 hours later
when
to
it
him.
when it comes to gambling, it's always gonna be like
Oh no, I didn't know what
mixed.
the hell I was doing. I didn't know
Yeah.
what I was doing. Like everything was like in Japanese writing, so I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
What the fuck?
Then this dude came up to me. Oh, so one of the workers came up to me. He saw that I was like fucking up. He's like, "Let me show you how to play."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "All right, this is what you do." And then I still lost my $5. And then a couple minutes later, this dude came up, like he's like, "I'll show you. I'll teach you the ways how to play."
What the fuck?
So I was there for like 20 minutes standing behind him. He was teaching me how to play. He's like, "You want to do this? You want to aim the balls in the middle?" No, he said, put a ton of balls in the machine, and then start aiming for the middle, and then you'll start unlocking like more bonus points. You start aiming in the middle, and then you aim at the four targets.
Yeah, I'm very impatient. I wouldn't be able to like hold out just staring at a dude fucking put balls in holes for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't be able to do that shit.
I mean, next time I'll learn. I mean, then I figured out like it wasn't gambling where you get like money afterwards.
Yeah,
It was more like
like
you
a
get
prize
shitty
or something.
prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the prize. I'm like, these prizes are not worth my time.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me get out of here.
Not yet, but alright. So for me, what happened was in this convention, weirdly enough, the day I decided to go, the bathrooms, well, the boys' bathrooms are all apparently shut down. They're not working, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then there's one that was left, but there was a giant fucking line for it. And by that point, we had been in the convention. Me and my brother-in-law and my sister, we were like there for already like 4 to 5 hours. And I was like, dude, like we need to go. You know, like I'm getting tired. I need to use the bathroom. We need to go. And they're like, yeah, whatever, fine. So we go where we had parked the car, where it's like this big parking lot that has different floors. And my brother-in-law decided to park the car all the way at the very top. So we go up there, and I'm like, all right, let's get it, right? So the first few floors going down were pretty smooth sailing, and then the traffic jam just began piling up in the parking garage, and it became to the point where we were just waiting there for 2 hours, and at that point, like, my stomach felt like it was about to like, explode. Like, my ass was like, it can't take that shit anymore, right? Literally. And I was like, dude, I can't hold it in. I really can't hold it in anymore. So I run into like the nearest fucking shopping center, and I'm like telling people, where's the bathroom? Like, I look like a fucking maniac at this point. I was like, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? And everyone's telling me, oh, I don't know. So it's like I run, like, just like by miracle, I run into a bathroom, and the moment I hit the stop, bro, I fucking let loose, bro. Like, that for me was like the worst experience in a fucking convention, knowing that there was no bathrooms to be found, and you know, I almost caused a huge ass accident. And yeah, never again, bro, never again.
For the raid, so we had to wait like there was a super long line to get into the raid.
Yeah.
It was like it was being hosted at like in the convention, and then like we had to go outside to go stand in the line. That type of line. It was like a huge line. It was like 3 blocks.
Nah.
So I stand outside, and then there's a people across the street saying like, "Hey, what is this right? What is this line for?" They wanted to stand in the line too. So you knowing me, I had to say, "Yeah, it's for the new iPhone."
No, I feel like what you should do, or you know, there's actually a job. It's a real job where like you pay people to stay in line.
Oh yeah, to stay in line. And afterwards, the line was moving pretty fast, and then everyone was like high fiving each other.
What the fuck?
Like, then we stand in another line.
Nah. How long did you have to
Like,
wait in
what?
total?
3 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, then the line wasn't that bad then, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was just a super long line to leaving outside. We had to leave the building to go up, stand outside, to go back inside.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
And then in the raid, I lost one of my friends in the middle of the raid. Then I lost the driver because I wasn't the driver. Then I wanted to go home after like 2 hours. I'm like, all right, I'm bored. I want to go home. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Then the both of the guys that I needed, I just needed the driver. The driver was in the middle of the raid. It was super. I told my friends like, here, hold my jacket. I'm going in.
What the fuck?
I'm going in there to go get him. I go in. 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh hell no, dude, it's fucking hot in there. Like the more I go in the middle, the hotter it gets. It's sticky.
Well, yeah, that's bound to happen, low key, in a rave.
And then I come back. He's like, what happened? I'm like, oh yeah, I couldn't go in. It was.
Oh,
too
you mean
hot.
a rave?
Yeah, a rave.
There you go. I said a raid. I was like, what? I don't know.
Might have been saying it wrong the whole time, but what's it called?
Yeah.
F in the chat.
Are you raiding like a fucking Viking or something? Like going to a new fucking convention?
Yeah, I'm fucking wrong. Oh, so dude, so there was like a other convention happening, like not in where we live at, another state where there was a group of people robbing like booths and stuff.
What the fuck?
Then they robbed this one guy, this one TikToker I follow. They robbed like $2,000 worth of stuff off of him. I'm like, what's hell?
Yeah, I mean that could happen, low key.
But $2,000. I'm like,
Where
what?
exactly did they take away from him, like his stuff?
He didn't say specific. I'm like, what? So like, what? It's crazy, dude. $2,000 worth of stuff. I'm like, what the hell did he take?
I mean, he could have been lying. You'd never know. Like a lot of people tend to like do lies online just to get extra views and stuff. So
Probably donations then.
Yeah, it could have been the case, but All right, so we've been streaming for an hour and 12 minutes at this point. Streaming, well, not streaming, right? Recording, my bad. Yeah, I think this was a pretty good podcast. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if you want to do this weekly or we're still trying to figure that out at this point.
What's still trying to figure out a name?
Yeah, the No Name Podcast. That's gonna be the name. Fuck it, the No Name Podcast. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
There's already I think there's a podcast named.
Oh, is there? Oh shit, we might get fucking copyrighted, right? No, we'll figure it out eventually, and yeah, we'll put the name up once we upload this episode. Once again, check us out in our channels, YouTube channels, our social medias, and our Twitches. Fuck it, and yeah, I think I'm be ending the stream here, or not the stream, the fucking podcast here. You want to say anything else, everyone?
We'll see when we'll post it on other medias other than YouTube. I mean, I know for sure it's gonna be on Twitch and my YouTube channel, and soon it'll be on Spotify or whatever.
Spotify, yep.
Yeah, follow us there too.
All right then. Thanks for watching.
Catch you on the next one, everyone.
Peace.
Messed it up.